Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to get into some tea. We're going to talk about the fact that I am 30 weeks pregnant. I am having my second child. It's a girl. 2 and done, 1 of each. I'm very pleased about that. And we're just going to talk about how my journey's been so far, how the beginning was, the middle, how it is now. And I think I'll do a part 2 of like some of the things that we bought her. I think that's how I'll like leave this video. But yes, I am 30 weeks pregnant with my second child. Me and my boyfriend share this baby. The experience has been, if I could sum up my experience overall, it would be relaxing. I have had to literally do nothing my entire pregnancy, which was really great. I just got into like a big routine, I would say recently, but I just been relaxing with my feet up. So I've been relaxing with my feet up. I haven't had to do much, which is a blessing. And I feel like with this time, I've just been able to mentally prepare myself, emotionally prepare myself, which feels really good that I don't have to do the most. The first 3 months was hard. It was hard, very emotionally taxing. It was emotionally taxing just because I was sick. I had morning sickness all day. Morning sickness is fake. It's not just in the morning. I'm pretty sure as moms we know that. But I was sick for 3 months. Honestly, I felt like I was gonna die. I was I don't want to say depressed, but like that's what it felt like. It felt like a depression, just because I'm so sick. Everything stinks. I can only eat a certain amount of foods. I would say something I could keep down was turkey sandwiches, like a sub, and pizza. Those are probably like my favorite things to eat, or like salty fries. And I liked applesauce, like anything that was cold, like a cold ass fruit, cold smoothie, frosty, icy. That was my thing. I was very sick. It was just like, it make you feel like you're going crazy. It really does. And I feel like that is part of the reason why I like, since I have a boy, since I have a girl, I'm good on kids. I'm good. I'm great. And I'm just being catered to, okay? It's just, I like, the closer I get, right now I'm 30 weeks. So the closer I get to birth, I feel more excited about her arrival, just because, one, it's a girl. So me and my boyfriend get to share. It'll be his first child, but my first girl. So we get to share like that new experience, which is really cool. And I feel like I actually have somebody to do this with. Like, I have a family. I have a family now. I'm a mother, a partner, a lover. Like, I have my own family. And I think that is so, like, I've always been a family girl. I'm very close to my family. I talk to my grandparents, my mom, my stepdad. You know, me and my siblings, we probably talk every day. Yeah, just to get to experience that newness. And actually having somebody to do everything with. I have somebody to lean on, somebody to rely on. So yeah, the first few months were pretty crazy. Very excited for her arrival because, you know, I have a family and I get to do this, you know, like a 2-parent household. I'm learning a lot about myself when it comes to relationships and just the dynamic of a relationship. My second trimester, I could say I was a moody as fuck. Like, just like, ugh. It's so crazy because I was super moody with my boyfriend, but my 3rd trimester, I'm super moody with my son. I don't know if it's the fact that it's a girl up in here and we have extra estrogen, extra moodiness, extra attitude, but it's just giving like, why are y'all talking? Stop breathing right now. Stop breathing. But yeah, and it kind of like put a strain. It didn't really put a strain on a relationship. It's just like, I'm pretty sure my boyfriend was just like fed up with me. Like, girl, you And he has told me, like, you walk around here with this stank ass face. And I'm like, sir, I am moody as fuck. And I'm sick of myself. But anyway, second trimester is super moody. Super moody. I've been getting decent sleep. Like, I haven't really complained about not getting any sleep or anything like that. I've been getting decent sleep, and even if I don't sleep at night, I will sleep during the day for sure. I'm just so excited. Like, I'm just so excited. I feel like she's just bringing this new energy around. I'm definitely going through like a transformation phase, because I have to learn what it is to be like a woman to a daughter. Like, being a mom to a son, I can be like a little like, boy, you know, do your thing. But it's like, I have to, not that I'm not intentional with my son, but I have to be very intentional with my daughter about like her self-worth and her image and how she sees herself and how she sees her mom. And it's so funny because I had a conversation with my mom like a couple weeks ago, and I was just thanking her, because when I look at a woman, when I think about a woman, I think about like my mom. My mom is a very simple woman. She's not perfect, but she's very simple. She doesn't really wear a lot of makeup. Growing up, she didn't really go to the to the clubs and stuff like that. She was very like, I'm a mom. I am very serious about my mom job. She was like, I'm not raising no crazy kids. She's just like, I'm very intentional about my position in motherhood, and I kind of appreciate her for like, she is what is, I don't know if pillar would be the correct word, but like when I think about a woman, I think about my mom. Just because she just like embodies woman. She embodies like grace, and she's very soft-spoken, very like, it's not too much with my mom, even though she's a little irky. My mom's very irky, okay? If you don't, you know. But I really do love her. And also, my best friend's mother, love her. My godmother, love her. Like, I have some pretty decent women in my life, but like, which is a blessing. So yeah, that's what I've been learning. My third trimester, with the second trimester, very sleepy, along with the moodiness, like very tired, like drained, like whoo, today has drained me, like very drained. Like, I can just be doing anything. Get up in the kitchen, make breakfast, immediately I have to lay down. Get up in the kitchen, make a cup of tea, have to lay down. Clean up a little area in the house, have to lay down. Take a shower, have to lay down. That's how I was second trimester. This girl. And it's funny because she's very busy in my womb. She's very busy. Dean, he was like, oh, I'm here, mom. Like, tip tap, little kick, and then he would chill. And I was like, oh, my baby gonna be so chill when he gets out. He's the opposite. He's very energetic. But my daughter, she's the opposite of that. She's like, pitter patter, tap. So I feel like she's gonna be so relaxed. I feel like when she gets here, she's gonna be a daddy's girl immediately. I feel like she's going to pay more attention to her dad than she is. I feel like she's going to be like, girl, please, ain't nobody thinking about you. And I feel like my boyfriend has a pretty calm spirit about him. Except for the fact that he's very comfortable around me. So sometimes he does some crackhead stuff. And I just be like, are you okay, sir? Must be that lead. But I just feel like she's just going to be like a daddy girl all the way. I feel like she's just going to be like this super chill child, and she's going to sleep through the night, and she's going to be not so fussy. I really deeply can feel that. And it's so funny because I knew I was having a girl, just like I knew I was having a boy. Yeah, I don't want to say that my purpose on earth is to be a mom. It's not. My purpose on earth, I believe, is to be the best me I can be. My purpose is me, but my children make life worthwhile. They make it so much better, so much fun. Third trimester, so far it's been a breeze. Like, I'm very happy. My mood has picked up. I have more energy. I've been going to the gym. My boyfriend was like, girl, you want this membership or not? And I'm like, okay, fine. I've been going to the gym. I'm supposed to go later. My son's going with his grandfather. So I'm gonna go later in the day instead of going earlier, right? Like, right now we would be at the gym. We would probably just be arriving, and it's 11:34. But I'm gonna go later in the day after he leaves, just to decompress. Me and my boyfriend have a couple days to ourselves. Maybe we'll go do some outings that I can do. Y'all want to see my stomach? This is my little belly. I'm literally all belly. That's how it was with my son, all belly. Yeah, life's great. I have no complaints. But I'm so excited. I feel so supported by my family, my friends. If, like I said, if y'all can hear something in the back, it's my son doing his thing. But yeah, this experience has just been so, I've been so relaxed. I've had not a thing to worry about it. And I just want to, my man. I just want to thank my man for just putting me up, honestly. Doing what he's doing. And he makes it look really, really easy. And I know some days are harder than the other, but he really is like the leader of the family. He's really carrying us. He's really guiding and protecting us. And you know, for him to be young, we're under 30, over 25, under 30. I'm not gonna disclose his business, but for him to be so young and to be able to lead a family like that, I really commend him. And I just can't wait to do the most. But let's talk about some of my cravings. Some of my cravings: pizza, cold cut sandwiches, anything cold, fruit, smoothie, ice cream, icy, frosty, spicy, sometimes like spicy shrimp tacos like that, which I crave with my son. I've been drinking a lot of tea for some reason. I think it's the honey. Like, I love the honey. Waffles. Yeah, I mean, those are probably like my biggest cravings. The cold stuff. Oh, and let me tell y'all, Taco Bell's quesadillas. Let me tell you, growing up, we did not eat like fast food. We did not eat like candy, stuff like that. My mom was very intentional. Like, you know, we don't eat that stuff. We don't eat that stuff. When you go over this person's house, we don't eat that. But, so we didn't really eat stuff like Taco Bell, Wendy's. We didn't really eat that. So, all my life, even growing up, I never really was like a fan of Taco Bell. You know, their food is really good, but the quality is probably like trash. But let me tell you something. This daughter of mine, me and my boyfriend, it be like, oh my God, Doritos. Doritos, bread, Doritos, I crave that too. Oh my God, it's like, I've been very intentional about eating fruit and stuff like that, because obviously, you know, you want to keep the baby healthy, make sure she gets all her vitamins and her nutrients, real cute. But a good Dorito and the chicken quesadilla with the mild sauce, baby. It'd be like 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night. My son would be sleeping, my boyfriend would be like, what's he giving? And his thing that he craved, milkshakes. Something about him and sweets, or something about him and milkshakes. That was his thing. So yeah, as far as my son goes, my son is 4, he'll be 5. So technically they're 5 years apart. They're born not in the same year, but he turned 4 in the same year she was born, but he turns 5 in April. So we could say that they're 5 years apart. My son understands that she's coming. He's very excited. He loves when we get packages and she has her little stuff. He's like, I'm going to teach my sister this and I'm going to teach my sister that. And she's going to be smarter than me. She's going to be better than me. And I'd be like, oh my God, I love to hear it. But honestly, my son has gotten on my nerves. My son has gotten on my nerves, I would say, from like second trimester to now. I don't know if he just, you know, things change and he's changing. He's getting older and he, knows that something is coming and the attention won't be on him. I don't know if he knows all of that, but ma'am, he has gotten on my nerves, and I love him, and I try to be as patient as I can with him. And I'm really, really grateful that I have my boyfriend here to just like bring it all together, because it's like if I can't get through to him, he gets through to him. And but my son has gotten on my nerves. He has gotten on my nerves. And I give him so much grace, because it's like, you're 4, you just got here, you know, what do you know? You're learning just like I'm learning. With him, I'm a first time mom, so it's like, you know, being a mom is still new to me. It's his first time being a son, so it's like I try to give him as much leeway and grace. He has been a crybaby though. He has been a crybaby, and I feel like maybe he's crying so much because he won't be crying anymore as much, you know, because he's gonna be either like, I'm doing my own thing now that the baby's here, or like, oh mom, I'm so involved with this baby, I'm just worried about the baby. But my son has been a crybaby for sure, more so in the 3rd trimester than in like the 2nd and the 1st, or any other time in his life. He has been a crybaby, and I just feel like that's probably because of the baby, and it's just a new energy or whatever it is. You know, when things are changing in the house, the kids show up. It shows up in kids different ways. So, but yeah, I'm so excited. I'm very, very excited. I don't know what else to say. I've been like a stay-at-home mom this whole like journey. I was working in the beginning, but I was so sick. It was just like, ugh. But yeah, I've been doing my best to. There was a point in time actually where I felt really, really low, like spiritually, mentally, and I had to start taking my vitamins again, and I also like upped, you know, my probiotic intake. One, because of yeast infections. I don't know if that's a pregnancy thing, because I did have them with my son, but I will say that I do love sugar. Sugar feeds yeast, and I'm a dessert girl. Anybody that loves me know I'm a dessert girl. A sweet tooth runs in my family, honestly. But the yeast infections, and I'm upping my probiotics. So right now that looks like beet juice for like fiber, which is gut cleaning. Yogurt, I'm eating a lot of yogurt, as well as cheese. And I'm also eating kimchi like either once a day or once a day, and once in the morning and once at night, because it's a live probiotic. Sometimes the probiotic pills, by the time they get to the shelf, they're dead. So the live probiotic is better, which is like kombucha. I know I think sauerkraut and kimchi are both live. I know kimchi for sure is a live probiotic. Yogurt, cheese, whatever. But I didn't take my blood type, but my mom sent me my blood type. So I googled like what foods are good for my blood type, and it said cheese. And it's so funny because I was trying to stay away from cheese. But that's another thing that I craved during my pregnancy, cheese. But cheese has cultures, you know, probiotic strains. So I've been eating cheese, eating yogurt to clean my gut, because I don't know if I've told you this before, but your gut and your brain are connected. So the worse you feel up here, you probably need to clean that gut. Clean it up. But the yeast, most problems or diseases or sicknesses, infections start in the gut. Inflammation in the gut. Just your gut being backed up, not cleaned, doesn't have enough prebiotics either. Prebiotics, I know one thing, I think asparagus and apples. So I have prebiotics. I've been eating a lot of apples, and we had some asparagus the other night. I'm just being super intentional and doing a low sugar diet, just because sugar feeds yeast. And I've had it only twice this pregnancy. With my son, it happened a few times, but only twice this pregnancy. So I've been being a little more intentional about that, about like a low sugar diet, feeding myself with probiotics, even prebiotics. I've given probiotics to my husband and to my son, and I've also bought oregano oil, because oregano oil is antiviral. It's like an antibiotic. You know, when you go to the doctor, she gives you antibiotics, and then she'll probably give you like a yeast thing, because after the antibiotics, yeast, yeah, it's an issue. It's like a recurrent cycle, which is why I'm like, okay, let me be more intentional with the things that I eat and the things that I drink. But yeah, girls, this has just been an amazing time. I'm almost at the end. I'm about 10 weeks out. And yeah, I'm very excited. I haven't really gained any weight. Like right now, I think I'm 175. And before that, I was 155. That was like with my son. I think I started at like 140 and I gained 30 pounds. That was it. Very blessed in that way. You know, a lot of moms go through heavier weights, you know, what is it, preeclampsia, like swollen ankles, swollen feet, all that kind of thing. And I'm just blessed that I haven't had to deal with anything like that. I don't have any stretch marks. You know, all the glowy stuff and all the cute pregnancy stuff. Yeah, that's been fun. And every time I say, oh my god, my skin is glowing, my boyfriend be like, yeah, thanks to me and my DNA. I be like, boy, please go ahead. But yeah, this time has been so relaxed. I can't complain about it. My boyfriend is like, yeah, I did that. And I'm like, yes, you did, boo. You did. I've been put up. The most work I've done is probably like work for my stepdad. He has like his own business. That's it. Not really had to do anything, and I'm super happy about that. But I'm gonna catch y'all in part 2, and part 2 will be the stuff that we have bought her now. And in that video, I'll probably link my Amazon registry link in there. You know, if you feel in the spirit of giving. If not, you know, everything's taken care of. But yeah, thanks for coming. I'll see you guys soon.